I received this email, and I was sent this email from someone who received this email themselves. So their email addresses are redacted, but they saw this email of Microsoft Cooperation Team Copyright 2023. All in green here, Microsoft 2023 noticed, we, the Microsoft, are updating operation on all email accounts. So please kindly verify updating their email address for proper usage and function as attached file. Still with me? Verify their email by following the instruction in the above file. Note, in 24 hours, this account will be deactivated if not been verified. Obviously, this is a bit of a phishing email. This is a scam. This is a lie. This is deception, but you probably already knew that. Of course, they're including this cheesy, hey, Microsoft respects your privacy. Here's their address. Try to look legitimate, but it doesn't look all that legitimate. Anyway, they have attached a file that I received, and let's go ahead and explore that. Now, I am over here in Remnux, the reverse engineering malware Linux distribution. I can go and Control-Alt-T on my keyboard to open up a terminal, F11 to full screen that, and I'll scroll and zoom in with Control and the mouse wheel here. Now, I've created a directory for us to go ahead and work with called Verify, and in this directory, I have this file, Verify, the redacted email address, .shtml. Now, note, the .shtml file extension doesn't really matter. It is still an HTML or hypertext markup language document anyway, something that will be opened up in your web browser, as this is the same language that a whole lot of websites use, and this is exactly what the heck this thing looks like. If I use Firefox just to open this up in a web browser, this is it. This is the Microsoft login for a lot of their online, cloud, whatever stuff, whether it's O365 or anything, right? Trying to log in to a Microsoft account. Of course, they had filled in and auto-filled the email address that I've redacted, but I don't know, maybe that just adds to the lure, adds a little bit of a hook, like, oh, you're naturally meant to log in here. Obviously, you could enter your password, but it is a credential harvester. Obviously, it's all a lie. It's all a trap. It's all for you to enter your password and your credentials. And maybe there's, I don't know, maybe a thought that, oh, this is super targeted because it has their email address. Well, no, they would have already had the email address, whatever threat actor and hacker adversary, because they emailed this to the person anyway. Like, that's part of the campaign. They can build and bundle these and send them out in mass. If we hover over the can't access your account, click here button, that is just an anchor tag. It doesn't really go anywhere. That's a lie. The next button will submit this form, but that doesn't have any specific button and link set to it. So we could go ahead and analyze this. We can take apart what the heck this thing is. Let's open up our HTML document in our Sublime Text editor, or whatever text editor we might like. And it is, of course, HTML, right? Regular doc type here, but scrolling down, it looks pretty bloody and pretty bad. You can see there are a whole bunch of red or pink or whatever color that might be in Sublime Text for broken lines. Lots of new line characters, all seemingly at this, like, I don't know, 20, 80 ruler for like a terminal printout. That's very weird, but it's breaking a whole lot of stuff like these links or pages. And I don't know if it was originally like that. It has a new line after every other line, or maybe this is just some byproduct of that person individually sending it to me. But ultimately, the page still loads. It rendered just fine. I don't know what might be broken here though. So what I would try to do is replace all these new lines, like a \n with regular expressions enabled, and just replace them with nothing, with an empty string, so they're all deleted. I'll hit Control-Alt-Enter on my keyboard, so that way they are all going to be removed. Takes a little bit. Sublime Text is choking through it, but it works and looks good. Now I can go ahead and save this as like a no new lines.shtml. We could open that thing up, and here it is. Basically the exact same page, but I guess it got one of the background images to load just fine. Ultimately, this looks super duper gross though, and it's like raw HTML form because it's all crammed into one line, but we could probably just beautify this with like an online beautifier or something easy. I'll grab this thing, we can paste it in, go ahead and beautify that HTML. Let's save this. In a new page, we can call it like cleaned.html or so, right? Now, thankfully, this cleaned all of the JavaScript or the client-side code aside from the HTML present in the document. And naturally, I would try to look through this to see, oh, is it doing any AJAX or like XHTML, whatever, XML HTTP request response shenanigans here. But noticeably, all of these are meant to be designed off of the real regular Microsoft O365 login, right? So you can see some links, some HTTP references all referring to maybe like the AACDN, like actual Microsoft images and pictures and all, but take a look. The form here, where they actually enter their email address, whatever username and password to log in, note that that form is going to end up posting towards this, HTTPS SiriSangaboFoundation.org, images with an extra S, sharepoint.php, presumably SharePoint, but with an F, and it's posting to this location. And that's not Microsoft. Now, I'll drive the point home once more. This is a credential harvester. It's waiting for you to input your username and password, and it'll just get sent right over to that website that will be harvesting, logging them, giving access to whatever threat actor, hacker, or bad person behind it, waiting to collect as much as it can. Now, we can go ahead and take a look at this website. Let's go see, can we go access SharePoint over in our web browser? Let's go ahead and paste that in here. Actually, this might not have even been an issue. Like the user who received this email and sent it to me, maybe they just wouldn't have even gotten it if they had some email filtering set up on their email provider, or like the anti-spam detection and phishing prevention. And actually, our sponsor has all that and more, and I'd love to fill you in on Proton. Email compromise is a constant threat within today's cybersecurity landscape. The best defense is leaning into privacy and security by design, having security baked into the software you use. Proton offers encrypted services that help you work towards a better internet. Proton provides easy-to-use encrypted email, calendar, file storage, and VPN access built on the principle of your data and your rules. Cybersecurity starts with encrypted emails, and with Proton's technologies like PhishGuard, smart spam detection, and anti-spoofing, you remain secure alongside 100 million people, trusting Proton to protect their online data. Best of all, you can use Proton for free. Whether or not it's email, calendars, Drive, or VPN, you can use an open source and independently audited software solution that keeps you safe. Personally, I use Proton Mail for communication that I want to remain private, and when doing security research, Proton VPN is my preferred choice for staying anonymous online. Get privacy by default with Proton, and stop other companies from exploiting your data. You can get started with Proton for free at proton.me/John. Huge thanks to Proton for sponsoring this video. Go ahead and paste that in here, and I'll full screen this, okay, we got a 404. 404 HTTP response code of our page not found. However, let me add a specific note here. This could still be a lie. Because the backend web server, like the application, the language, the program, the code running in the background for the website could still say, hey, that page is not found 404, but it's programmed to just say that. It's putting that sign up, but it could still be doing whatever it wants, processing that request in the background. Maybe it will just take whatever is passed in as HTTP arguments, the variables that you add in your post request, just store them in a file or log them or send them someplace else. This 404 might just be lying to us. Now, we don't know that for sure, right? There's no way to know without having that access to the server and the code here, but it still leaves some suspicion. I'm curious though, obviously, like we're going to SharePoint with an f.php. Is that like a fake page? Can I go to SharePoint? Does that exist? No? It's still a 404. What about images SS? Extra S. No, I don't know if directory listing will be on. We'll be able to see the files in there. No, it's not, but another 404. How about just regular images? Can we see anything that might be indexed in that? No. Okay, so I guess we'll just go to the home page, see what the heck this thing is. Oh, okay. Let's build the better world together. This looks pretty wholesome. This looks good. Like, oh, BOSA charity? It's a good thing, but what is this text? Oh, this is a carousel. Okay, I'm dragging to get to a new one. Your small help can make a difference. Also, nonsense garbage text. That's lorem ipsum, right? By the way, I'm sorry, for folks that don't know, lorem ipsum is like those like filler text, like things that just like take space to look like there's actual content there, used by like creative people like designers or website front-end folks that'll try to fill space and look like there's material there, but there's not. It's all decoy lie just to like look like something. Like they say, okay, location in Sri Lanka, we got a Gmail address up here and a phone number. I don't know if that's legitimate or not. Maybe we could call that number, look it up. I don't know if that area code is right. But the read more button is another anchor tag. You can see down the bottom left, that just takes us right back to this page, so nothing. Let's make a difference today. Lorem ipsum, lorem ipsum. Literally copy and paste it. Join us now is an anchor tag. Again, bring to the right page. Become a partner. Donate now seems to take us to a donation from page. And the same thing with the donate fund link up here. Yeah. Donate now, again at the very, very top right. That one is broken though. That's an anchor tag. Wait, where are we going? Same page. What else is here? Our work promised to uphold the trust place. That is a JPEG. Oh man, give me some more pixels, JPEG. Wow. Look at this. 28 years of experience with Porta Tempora Facili Hack. Donate to charity all around the world. Wow. Okay, we raised $8,500 as of June 2021, but it passed. This is like sad. This is like kind of not okay if it's like a fake lying to you charity foundation. Enter and maybe get some more email addresses. Maybe it'll just give you play a short video. Ooh, we got YouTube here. Video's unavailable. Okay, video's no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. I wonder why. Questions for us to think on tonight. We funded a whole lot of projects, but look at the footer. The footer is all lorem ipsum. It's all lorem ipsum. Contact info is just flat lorem ipsum. Contact us, info@domain.com. Become a volunteer. Email just register@example.com. This is sus. Copyright 2023, powered by Bosa Themes. Bosa, I thought Bosa was the name of the website. Or like it had that same icon. Is this just like a completely ripped theme? It's a WordPress theme, right? So WordPress website, as we could probably assume by like the look of blogs in there. But look, like, okay, this looks identical to the same page we were just on. It's just so fake. Whatever. Anyway, is that donate from page was seemingly a real thing though. Can we go to that? Donate from? I'm assuming it's supposed to be a donate form, right? Support our cause. Help our organization by donating today. Okay, this looks kind of real. Donate now? Yeah. How much do you want to donate? I'm so conflicted because I don't know if this is like a real, genuine, actual charity or it's just lies. Are they just grifting money off of this? That's so gross. What is this phone number? Like, can we call that number or can we like go look for that number? Let me Google this. Not a whole lot out there. Of course, the exact same page we're on. And then a donation failed page is cached from 2021 still. So this thing's been out for a while. Does it just like redirect you to a donation failed after you've actually genuinely donated or like willingly gave money to something? Like asking you to donate again in like a broken, contrived way? That still feels sus. And it still feels like that. I don't know if this, it is a WordPress site. Like if we go to WP content, can we get some more stuff here? WordPress icon, you can see right up at the very top. Okay, WP content doesn't work, but there are posts. Charity to education for needy people. Lorem ipsum, useless. But look, if I go to like WP admin for like the WordPress admin, it is undeniably a WordPress website. Is it like default admin? I don't know. Okay, I probably shouldn't do that. So if you ask me, this is more than likely a compromised WordPress site, as WordPress websites just tend to get hacked and breached in incidents all the time because of like whatever vulnerable plugins or themes or crap folks add to it. But I'm assuming this is probably maybe potentially what would have been a real or what was a genuine charity or actual wholesome foundation page that was compromised and now, I don't know, is just lost to the ether of some threat actor, hacker, bad person that has, okay, locked it down, made this garbage page with a theme, asking for donations, trying to retrieve money, and having some credential harvester set up through these emails that it might send out with fake Microsoft logins. The thing is, though, this is a dumb phishing email. Like, this is bad. This is literally everything that they tell you in, like, computer security phishing awareness training 101, right? Like, look for weird, I don't know, green text, like a big banner that is not Microsoft colors. That's not part of their brand or color palette. Broken English, typos here and there. Obviously, an email address that doesn't make sense. You should not fall for this. No one should fall for this, right? Maybe, I don't know, some folks might happen to if they're moving quick or if they just aren't educated in the mix on all this stuff. But look, I feel like in today's world, right, cyber criminals or threat actors or hacker folks can really up the ante on the lure and the bait and the hook here. Like, if I may, I send phishing emails like as part of my job. We do education and training and user awareness, and I craft and create phishing emails to try and fool someone so that they can simulate a phishing exercise and we can get better and improve and bolster security for the right reasons. So when I craft a phishing email, I want to make something that more people will click on because it seems more likely, more realistic, and more probable, and I don't want to have any of those typos or broken English or weird stuff, and I want to properly impersonate maybe the vendor or the provider that I am masquerading as. So this is one that I built out, and I try to make it as realistic as possible, so to speak. Hey, obviously, this looks like the Southwest airline provider, and I say, hey, John, look, I got your name, I got randomly generated rewards number, ticket number, and a confirmation from one airport to the next, and so look, I say, hey, your flight has been canceled. Now, this might be weird to someone. They might be like, wait a second, I don't even have a flight. What the heck's going on? Let me go make sure with my account that this is all good. Or they say, oh shoot, I'm actually traveling. What the heck's going on? I don't know, they might see this reservation and say, that's not right at all. They'll want to go update the reservation, click on the big link, and that is the compromise. So let me ask you, I don't know, are you more than likely to click on this that looks real as something like the Microsoft 2023 notice all in green text? I know there's meant to be the sense of urgency, but if something affects their lives, like, oh, your hotel room has been canceled, or whoops, we're changing our work from home policy and you must be in the office every day. Apologies to those who do. People are going to click on that. They're going to open the PDF that you send when they say, hey, here's my resume for my job interview, HR. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I know I'm getting a little bit heated, but hey, I hope this was fun. I hope it was kind of cool. I hope it was a good little exploration of a credential harvester faking, spoofing, and impersonating a real Microsoft login. And then some weird, wacky, compromised potential WordPress site. Just asking for money. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe, do all those YouTube algorithm things. And maybe, look, you wouldn't get that phishing email in the first place. Maybe you've got that email filtering. Maybe you're hooked up with our sponsor here. Hope you go take a look at Proton. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.